Good morning, Jeffrey Friedman, Senior Commodity Broker, RJO Futures, September 25th. Morning comments on stock index futures. Word of the day, concern. Concern for what? Global expansion, or at least not having contraction. That's the concern. We don't want contraction. Now, the Bank of Japan stepped up to the plate. America stepped up to the plate with Ben Bernanke and more stimulus. Europe definitely stepped up to the plate, even though we don't have all the details and they're not all on the same page, but it looks like we will be. Obviously, they would like China to be on board as well, and we're still kind of struggling. Doesn't mean that the stock index futures have pulled back dramatically. We're still up around 15% in the stock index futures for the year. We have less than 2 months left before the big election in America, and that could take a different path depending on who wins on a lot of the things that they want to put in place, i.e. taxes would be dramatic in corporate America, and so that would be one major concern. But the concern today is really Spain, Greece, and China. We're going to be looking at economics in America. We did get a housing report. It was better than we thought. They were looking for 0.8, around that number. We got 1.2 on the positive side. So that's good. Consumer confidence is coming out. We're looking for 63. That will come out in about 30 minutes. So let's shift to the numbers at hand, which is technical analysis for support and resistance, and kind of get a flavor of where we're at. I said that we're up about 15%. Clearly, according to classical technical analysis, we are in an uptrend. So depending on your methodology, you should be using that as your gauge. A very aggressive program for methodology would be counter trending. So if we're in an uptrend, a conservative approach is trying to buy dips, I would imagine, somewhere along the line on support levels and ride the trend. What's a trend? Higher highs, higher lows, higher closes on a weekly basis, monthly basis, or daily basis. So depends on your methodology, short-term or long-term trading, and has nothing to do with day trading at all. The tone of the day right now is kind of mixed. We're kind of friendly. Let's take a look at the technical analysis right now. We're probably up 2 points, which is nothing. Volume's a little weak. I would have to say, I'll give you a couple big numbers, okay? 1437 in the December S&P future contract would be damaging if we could break that support level. Obviously, if we ever closed under 1415, because they're saying that around 1420 is support level, so a close under 1450 would be a classical trend change. And there's a lot of distance. I'm not anticipating that today. We do have a slew of reports all the way through the week. On the way up, one of our big resistance areas should be 1465. A close over that number, a lot of people are saying we would power up to 1493. There is minor support around the 1474 area. So those are the numbers that you want to write down. There's not that many. There's probably 4 or 3 up and 3 or 4 down, and that would give you a gauge of where we're at. As always, trading futures or option to futures involves risk of loss, not suitable for everyone. You should be calling me, Jeffrey Friedman, or send me an email, RJO Futures, J. Friedman. Please give me a call, and we could talk about any markets you want. Good luck, good trading.